The Middle East might quietly be becoming the world's third AI superpower, maybe even the second, eventually maybe even the first.
We have vision of United Arab Emirates to be one of top AI country in the world, like with the US and China by 2031.
My grandfather rode a camel, my father rode a camel, I drive a Mercedes, my son drives a Land Rover, but his son will ride a camel unless we change our future. And so, yeah, I think it's just a shining example of vision and willing to take risks and chances and make investments.
One of top project, it's one of biggest AI data center in the world will be in Abu Dhabi, which they spend on it 1.4 trillion.
Instead of saying a 10-year future, which a lot of companies talk in decades, you're talking about this year. Big changes happening, big programs being funded and actually doing real work.
Yes, so that you will see how Dubai, how UAE, that moving fast, are taking action immediately. When there is any initiatives, they do it now, not tomorrow.
AI Marketing Podcast.
Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm joined by Adel Miran, Director General at Dubai Holding Real Estate, one of the biggest state-owned investment companies in Dubai. Also the founder of Miranco Innovation and AI. Adel spent the last 20 years across Dubai's top real estate companies. He just won an award at the World AI Expo in 2025 and was named the Fortuna Visionary Leader of the Year, amongst other accolades. Today, we're going to be talking about why the Middle East might quietly be becoming the world's third AI superpower, maybe even the second, eventually maybe even the first, and how real estate could look when AI runs everything, and what it means also to excel with AI and governance in today's modern world in Dubai. Adel, welcome to the show.
Welcome to you. I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much for hosting me. Well, it's an interesting topic. I think we're going to discuss today about it. And I think it's that, as you see Dubai, the era of businesses, how it started before 40 years or 50 years in Dubai. It was on pearl and, it was nothing, no oil. After that, we had a vision from our leaders that to build the Dubai from nothing. It was something like, usually we cannot imagine it because I born here. So I will introduce myself first. So my name is Adel Miran. As you explained to me, I'm a researcher since 2018 into AI, and also I have experience into real estate fields, almost 17 years. Well, if I talk about how Dubai, kind of started, now we see the future aligned with the real estate when 2004 started until 2008. Of course, there was a up and down into that field, but we see it now differently after the financial recap again, and also re-raise again from Dubai strategy. It's more stronger. As you know that, we had in Dubai and UAE, we started into focusing into technology, artificial intelligence, and also it's gonna be like in future for the quantum, and also HII, which is human integration intelligence, that also our government focusing on. But I see from my perspective and my opinion that there is a lot of opportunities from government supporting from Dubai and Abu Dhabi to be one of as you explained about the what UAE targeting to be one of top country in AI, and also in real estate, which is booming. I don't see after the COVID is booming. We're trying to get out. So there is a strong a strong background on it. And by the way, also the government summit started today by hosting most of government in the world in Dubai. It's called Government Summit. So it's also explaining what is the future and AI technology and also the real estate in Dubai.
Yeah, it's amazing to see how forward and progressive the city is, and the use of AI in literally every element and layer of society here within the city. Even there's no police on the streets. It's all governed by speed cameras with AI, and Even in many parts of the US, we don't even have these sorts of technologies. So how do you explain to someone who's never been to Dubai how seriously the city is taking the evolution and the growth of Dubai itself and staying ahead of the curve? How do you explain this to someone who's never been here?
To be honest, in 2017, when I was seeing what is AI and what is it, how government is focusing on, and government decided to launch the first Ministry of Artificial Intelligence, and also we have the first Minister of AI, Artificial Intelligence, which is His Excellency Mr. Al-Ulama, which is he now is still on top of this ministers. So as we see, it's a lot of booming into it, and also as I see your questions about the AI, it's massive. We see that the strategy of government has never changed since that time, since 2017. But there is a strategy behind it, not in Dubai itself, but the entire UAE to reach that target by 2031, as you also mentioned, to be one of top 3 countries they leading that sector. And I see from it last year when President Trump came here and they launched a lot of projects. One of top project, it's one of biggest AI data center in the world will be in Abu Dhabi, which they spend on it 1.4 trillion. So that this is the good foundation for the entire region, Middle East I call it. So this is project what is called Stargate, one of promising project, and this is how we'll be building the infrastructure for the AI. And the government already started by smart initiatives and that, but this is, I think, the mere core, for that, businesses, and also what we see, a lot of initiatives from government to attract investors who are willing to, come in Dubai to do a business into AI technology, even in real estate field, it's aligned all. I think it's that a lot of projects upcoming now in Dubai, and also this year, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed, Crown Prince of Dubai, he launched a lot of initiative with the autonomous taxis, autonomous vehicles, which is it will launch soon. As you see from that, we started earlier, into that, you don't see maybe a policeman or something. It's all automated, all into system, into computer vision, which we call it through the CCT, which is all digitally. Sorry to say, even the fine, when you're driving, so you don't feel it. How I get that fine, and how that, that it will be just driven by into the AI system, which is good. I see it as good. Yeah,
it's very progressive. So what a lot of people don't realize is, in the historical context, 1958, how a fishing and pearling town can so rapidly ascend to become a shining example of a very technologically progressive and very forward-looking, visionary society. How is it that Dubai is able to do these incredible things where within a very short amount of time approve a $1.4 trillion investment in NVIDIA and Microsoft AI computer hardware and software, and make these really, really big investments and big moves so quickly, while other countries and governments are still debating and hemming and hawing and not making a lot of progress and really locked in bureaucracy, which we can see in America. There's a tremendous amount of that, and things that are really important just don't get done. How is it that Dubai is able to move so quickly?
I'll tell you the story about His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, the ruler of Dubai, Mohammed bin Rashid. during the just I'll give you example how our leader they take this. I'm not calling a risk; it's calling it a positive challenge. After the during the financial crisis, it was event we have here. It's called Dubai Air Show. Then the expertise, how come that Dubai had debt and a lot of loans? How you will take this risk to buy around plenty of numbers of planes with Emirates Airline, which is around I don't remember what the figure, 200 planes, and Dubai into bad situation. Most of country had it during the financial crisis. Most of country, as you see. Bank collapse, company collapse, closed, which was no normal. But Dubai affected more because of the real estate and the investment and that. But at the end, we saw the reality. That because of the systems and that, the bank system and that. So I think they monitored now very well. Then the expertise behind the consultant, they said, no, Your Highness, you're taking the risk for that. He said, no, I know the vision. I know I see something that no one can see it. At the end, His Highness, got what he want, and we see the successful being after that air show event, which has brought more investors. You can imagine when countries and businessmen, they're afraid to invest, but they slowly they came into Dubai. So that what we see from now, what is happening, why they are spending into it, and because they see what is the future until 2031, the technology, the AI. As you see, the US started earlier before even, and I believe that a lot of companies in US, they are expert into it. China also behind it, and other countries. But the thing is that they know they don't take it a risk, but they take it a positive challenges. They see what we don't see, to be honest. I see that good things, good sign that it will reflect into the revolution of businesses here in Dubai, especially and UAE. But I think is that even you mentioned about how this town, a small town, was before 50 years. It's nothing desert. The old ruler of Dubai, the father of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed, he just had same things that he liked to challenge, he liked to take that good opportunity. Even we didn't have that oil, during that time.
He has an amazing
Spear
quote.
fishing, yes.
He has an amazing quote. He said, my grandfather rode a camel, my father rode a camel, I drive a Mercedes, my son drives a Land Rover, but his son will ride a camel unless we change our future. And so, yeah, I think it's just a shining example of vision and willing to take risks and chances and make investments.
Yes. We call it an opportunity, to be honest. You have to take that opportunity. Otherwise, someone else will take it and move it forward. Especially with the big companies, countries, you have to. It's always, we know that there is a future. There is something good behind it. Yeah. And I believe that. And thank you for this good question, to be honest. It's remind me how, when I born here, how Dubai were nothing, the desert. Yeah. It's changed totally. Because I see it like imagining how from nothing. We discussed before, that about how Dubai now planning to build a new district, a new area close to the new airport, which is, amazing what we see.
So tell me about that. You told me about this new project. You said that the current city of Dubai is almost going to become the old city. And there's a new city that's even grander and more magnificent. Remembering that the Burj Khalifa is already the tallest building in the world. Dubai just has this great knack for winning and going after it, trying to be the best in so many different areas. And now a new city is coming outside of the current city of Dubai.
Yes,
Tell
actually,
me about this new city.
Well, as the plan is to build the first airport, it will be the biggest airport in the world. And also, beside it is going to be a lot of project, in real estate, development. And by the way, this is going to be the one of biggest project also align with the AI systems and that the Dubai International Airport, the new. So the revolution in that area will be massive. It's gonna call it, it's close to that area which call, if you see the Expo 2020, which hosted by Dubai during the COVID, Expo 2020, one of also biggest event which Dubai hosted. And after that area, you'll see a lot of, empty areas and sands. And that will be, you will be imagining it after 5 years, 10 years, how is all we're planning to that area will be, the development will be. This is, I call it something different, a new city, a new Dubai, that in that area, actually.
Have they designed it yet?
Yes, actually.
What it's gonna look like?
Yes, they designed it, and also they have it's already done before a few years. And of course, sometimes there was changes on some master plan areas, but this is gonna be, and also they're gonna develop a new train line and also metro to connect that area. So it's gonna, again, you are hosting a lot of population, lot of people, lot of investors. They are coming to that area. And it's gonna, Dubai and UAE focusing into sustainability, align with the technology. So that is gonna be something different. This is what I see from my opinion.
Amazing to hear that. And how, as Dubai is creating and supporting these new businesses that are being created here, a lot of them by expats as well, right? Foreign investment coming to invest into these new businesses and the new city that's being created. How does Dubai decide which companies to work with? I think a lot of people who might be watching this, different parts of the world, will be very interested in Dubai as this new incredible city for commerce and trade and expansion. How can they get involved in what's happening here?
I can tell you something that Dubai open for any nationalities, from whatever they don't. Peace and respect is very important. And if you want to build businesses, if you want to stay in Dubai, everyone is welcome. Everyone, we don't have that, we have something we call it, I call it Dubai land of opportunities. And there is also support from government, purely support, 100%. You cannot imagine how it is. And also it will support you. A safe, alhamdulillah, we have a lot of things, safe country. And,
safe,
everyone is respect each other's. Don't have a lot of things, facilities, whatever you want. We have more than 200 nationalities, which is they are here in Dubai. And
90%?
90%, yes. Yes. We reach around 11 million of population. Let's say, for example, 9 million expat, but we are living together. For my, our leader visions and also people who born here, we are all equally, we work equally. Who's working here in Dubai, from expat or locals, we serve the country. This is their country also, So, of course, the government will support. They are loyal to this country. The government will loyal to them, Even they're going to have a full support. And you can imagine also free tax, almost, we don't have tax.
So let's talk about that. So no tax for local businesses, foreign businesses, there's just no tax?
It's very, very less if you compare it with other countries. But the thing is that, they give you different facility beside it to cover it, and a lot of opportunities, fast to start business. And also
easy to incorporate?
Yes, it's very easy ongoing, whatever you want. They give you a golden visa, 10 years, if you are investors.
And how much do you have to invest to get the golden visa?
Well, I think it's more than 1 million. You buy a property, or you buy any type of whatever you want, or even you set up a business, they give you. Even you can imagine UAE, they give a passport for who qualified for those geniuses, and also who can support this country, I see a lot of things happening. So it's like other countries how they do to attract, but we have it here more flexibility and more that what you can imagine for to go to people.
More computerized, easier to access.
Easier, yeah. It's something different. You cannot how I can explain to you, but you will see a different facility here.
Yeah, I believe it. So for someone who coming over to Dubai who wants to start their business, what kind of businesses would it make sense for? Like what kind of business owners would really do well here in Dubai with the support from the government, and also what type of support is that? I'm assuming there's like financial programs to help them economically. Is it easy to get loans, things like that?
Well, because we have a majority of foreign companies they are here, they are also supporting who want to open a business, a new business here. Beside the government, of course, we have a lot of government authority, they're supporting. So we have into different areas like, as you see, AI, artificial intelligence, real estate. As you developer, if you want to buy a land to develop it, that also a business. Last week, I'll tell you example, one of biggest, deal done with Barcelona club. They are now, sorry, I'm mention it because I just give you an example.
Yeah.
Because of they are now entering into real estate field. You can imagine the football club, now they are investing into, they want to build 4 towers that they see that this is also future for their, you see from Europe they came to buy. This is one of opportunity in real estate. Besides that, the era of artificial intelligence and technology and other field also, financial field and also whatever, logistic, there is a future behind it. I don't see, and if I didn't miss anything, but I see I cannot stop with any limit of businesses is open, to be honest, from what I see.
It's really any type of
business, but now government supporting into those technologies, real estate. This is from my perspective and what I see from my experience now, what's happening, and also other fields. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, you work very closely. You're a member of the Dubai Real Estate Holdings organization, focused on the AI side of innovation, developing the organization. Can you talk to me about what you guys are looking into on the AI side, and how, what sort of solutions are you guys exploring, and how is that being incorporated into the organization right now?
Well, it's early stage if we talk about the real estate, how the era of AI will enter into it. But I do my research into it, like into facility management. Dubai Holding now, they are also entering into it with the one of AI sections that will be developing into different, like for example, a real estate field, which is that Dubai Holding Real Estate. Then we have Dubai Holding Entertainment. Then we have Dubai Holding Community Management. All those companies, they're gonna do something about it. It will reflect into what they are looking into the AI. Of course, it's early stage here, but I think it's in US there is already lot of company they done. But what I see for the real estate field, it will be promising, and I see maybe by next year or this year a lot of initiatives is gonna happen, especially with my company also. I see that there is a potential, and something that it's mandatory from even from the top management, or we see it from the government. So this is the strategy what we are looking at into it.
So you guys are really focused on the smart cities, being able to build a truly AI-driven smart city. So what type of solutions are you the most excited about incorporating into the real estate?
Well, we're doing a lot of study about kind of sustainable AI city. Like for example, as I mentioned to you that there is a project which is aligned, combining between the sustainability and also the AI and the how Dubai and UAE maintaining and to be one of a greenery place that aligning with into it, and also to be one of unique city that last week we had some of announcement by government, which is they're gonna also launch a project that aligning what they are looking at into that, as you mentioned to me. But I see from the strategy, which is most of company behind it, and especially my company, that there is a lot of initiatives that gonna happen with the technology, with the for example, how saving, let's say for example, kind of power, electricity. It's in general, I can't talk about it.
Yeah. So obviously Dubai it's in a desert. And so that creates some very unique challenges for water, for growing plants and crops and energy. So can you talk about how those unique demands, how is that impacting the facilities that you guys are creating?
Well, I think as now a lot of initiatives by Dubai Future Foundation. This is one of government entity. One of those initiatives, they are working on it, and not just the paper. They're gonna implement it by implementing it by this year. So about how maintaining those things, in hot area, and Dubai summertime is degrees, it reach more than 50 and that. But the thing is that how we can sustain this one, and how we can align with the temperature degrees. With the AI, I believe that is gonna be something different. A lot of technology, a lot of things happening behind, what government they are working. But I see it's coming. It's coming soon. So how it can be the place with hot places that maintaining it with the artificial intelligence, they're gonna reach that target. I think I know a lot of study is ongoing actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm struck by is whenever I ask you about what you see happening here in Dubai, what are they building, what's coming next, instead of saying a 10-year future, which a lot of companies talk in decades, like a decade or multi-decade transformation, you're talking about this year. Big changes happening, big programs being funded and actually doing real work. So it's amazing the pace at which progress is taking place here. I think a lot of people who might be tuning in, watching, curious, like for these projects, what are some of the unsolved problems that you guys are looking for solutions for? And for a lot of people tuning in that build AI technology, run digital marketing firms, what are some of the ways that they could contribute to supporting the progressive programs you guys are developing and rolling out?
Well, if you heard about the future foresight, yeah, how we can imagining that. So here in Dubai, we have an entity called Dubai Future Foundation and Dubai Future Foresight. I work with them closely. I see what they work on it behind, the sense and paper they do. And our leaders here, they're trying to do it now, to implement it now. You can imagine how I say that they're taking these challenges. And I see they support what government giving, They know that there is expertise. We will bring expertise. And we will do it now, not tomorrow, not after 10 years. No, we'll do it now. Something amazing, something that because I know what is going. I born here, we work closely with the government entities, and I see that from their eye how they are pushing in that 24/7. They think they do, and I think is that because what they are looking into, not just a risk, just creating a new opportunities, new things. We need to move. We need to, okay, we thought about, the real estate revolution until now. which is fantastic, which is excellent. Last year, you can imagine the GDP of Dubai increased by, the expectation from His Highness was like in real estate field to generate around 900 something billion by 2033. You can imagine in 2025 we reached around 900. So it's almost, the target was 1 trillion by 2000.
Yeah.
But he stated, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, that the expectation was very, very early, and my team, his team, they did not imagine how they reached it before that time. You see how the opportunities, how the investor trusting Dubai, alhamdulillah, and you will be safe. Yani, whatever project you are doing and what is you do, it's protected by government. So nothing like before, what happened during the financial crisis, but now something different. The strategy change. You will get your right, you will get your things. Any investors. We attracted a lot of investors, by the way, last year, and we're expecting more.
Yeah, the only way that happens is success and investors investing more into success. So that's truly remarkable. Adel, is this the kind of place where you have to do business in person?
Of course.
Face to face?
Of course, you can do what I see. The opportunities. It's not just only I'm from UAE and I born here, no, nothing. But really I see what's happening, what's ongoing, the opportunities. Maybe other countries, the geopolitics and others, and other country, maybe they don't have taxes issues, challenges, some boundaries with the, whatever we call it. But here in Dubai is different, to be honest. You can, like let's say, for example, have a trial to do a business. You will not lose for 6 months or 1 year. But there is a land of opportunity. You can imagine.
But it sounds like to really take advantage of the opportunity, you can't be doing it over Zoom. You can't do it remotely. You can't reach out over email. You have to go in person, right?
Well, we have something good here in Dubai. You can issue a license and you can work from US, by the way. Remotely you can work. You will have a virtual license to do a business.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can do business here remotely?
Wherever you can, where you are based in US, in Europe, and in Africa, and Asia, you can. Oh, this is the good things. We have something that we call it a virtual license. That you can set up a business. And you will get a visa also. You will get whatever facility you want as normal businessman. You can work from where you want. I work closely with one of entities. After the COVID, we done that. That concept of business, like you will have that license. You can work from your apartment, from your home. Yes, small business, we call it small office, home office. Yeah. That we call it Soho.
Yeah. Could you tell me also a bit about more like the cultural values that are valued here in doing business? Because different parts of the world work in different ways. And this place is a very unique part of the world with a lot of its history and traditions and culture. Could you give us some context into that a bit for anyone who wants to do business, let's say directly with with your organization or with the Dubai government? Talk about some of those values and how they just approach doing business with people.
Well, the most important in Dubai, they don't, differentiate, or they don't we are all here, same, nothing. You are from UAE or you're from different nationalities. But the thing is that there is something like principle and ethic. They respect whatever. Even, we are like, for example, I don't want to mention, religions doesn't reflect. We are when you are doing the right things, businesses, so there is no issue. And you will get a full respect because you are investing here. You are bringing your skills here. You are giving to country. I think who is living here and doing business, even new businessman or old, they are protected. They are into same level of locals. I don't see any any different in it. And also our president, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, he always say that, who live here, who invest here, who also, do service for the UAE, he's local, to be honest. He's mentioning nothing. You will be protected by the law. You will have the right things, whatever. Alhamdulillah, everything is fine. You don't have to worry about it. This is from my, what I see it, because I know what is going on, and also I born here, to be honest. Yeah.
I mean, no one will have a better perspective into that than you. So it sounds like being a co-creator and contributing to the vision and believing in the vision and being a part of it here, building inside Dubai is really important to the UAE and to the way that entrepreneurs are perceived. But it doesn't really matter from which part of the world you come from or any of your religious beliefs. That part doesn't matter at all.
Doesn't matter at all, to be honest. And also, this is free country, and you can imagine you will be in safe hand with the right people, with the good, relationship with the government. Government doors is open, by the way. You can reach to the chairman of any entities you can imagine. The door is open.
Yeah?
Yes.
You just walk into their office?
Just walk. Even Sheikh office.
Really?
You can see the Sheikh. He's driving with his car. You walk in a mall. Sheikh Mohammed, he's our ruler. We can see him any place, shopping malls, walking. So yeah, the door is open. Even whatever you want, you will be in safe hand.
Pretty sure you can't go and meet President Trump in the White House that way. Not quite so easy. So it sounds like it's just a really open and welcoming place for entrepreneurship and business. What about for people who are thinking about maybe moving their family here and starting to build? I actually met yesterday Colin Fitzpatrick, a gentleman from Ireland who moved here 7 years ago, and his family is here. He has a son here as well, and just shared like an amazing story of like how his family has really found like they love being here, and it's been a great place for him and his business. So it's a really cool story. Could you talk about some of the people in your organization and how you've grown your team and also kind of like just the story of how that part of the organization has grown?
Sure. The most important in any country is the safety and also the facilities and also the opportunity which they are going to give you. For example, for family, the education is very important. Now, Dubai, they are building one of something different behind that education that align what family they are expecting with the education systems, with the facilities, so that the families from expect they like to move in Dubai because of they think about their children future. This is one of important things. And also what you see, what you want here in Dubai, what you like, even in summertime. I know the weather is hot, but also family, they like it, yeah.
At least it's not humid. It's a dry heat. I lived in Vegas for 4 years.
Yes.
So I'm no stranger to the desert. The nice thing is that even though it does get hot, it doesn't feel as hot because it's dry.
Of course. And now, for businessmen with their family, it's a good place, and also safe, whatever they want, opportunities. It's a good movement for them, and for career, for education. I think it's a good thing. I see it's a good place, to be honest.
So with Dubai, I think you said by 2035, the mandate is to become the world's third most powerful AI superpower.
Yes, by 2031, Dubai and UAE, they are targeting this. And the last analysis was last year, how people here, they use AI. It was 99 point something, you can imagine. In all, in government, daily people life. Even us, we use our mobile all based on AI systems. You can imagine one of the top country was last year. How they are implementing,
for
using,
AI adoption,
developing this,
AI usage,
adaptations. Even I think it's more than US or China. Yes, it was. So you see how the future is gonna be after 5 years with the AI and technology. I think it's gonna be massive. And even now, most of companies and they get in touch with me and from abroad. They're thinking, how is Dubai? What is Dubai? What is the new era of AI? Can we set up a business of AI? I see it's good opportunity because now the time, I think it's the best time now. You can imagine after 10 years, 5 years, it will be totally something different. There is a vision behind it, to be honest.
Yeah, very clear that there's a very clear vision
Absolutely.
and direction here. And, rising tide lifts all boats, And
Yes.
so when you see the rate at which progress is being made, when you look at other companies or countries, really, it's like a cruise ship, like a tanker that's
Absolutely.
slowly trying to make a pivot and move from one direction to another. The U.S. government, still so many things are printed on paper and stored in filing cabinets. And,
Yes.
in these big, massive facilities, even inside the mountains, to keep all these documents. And you understand how long it takes to make change happen when that's how things are used to
Absolutely.
being done. But here, because there's a very strong and clear mandate from the very top, decisions are being made very quickly, change is happening very quickly. And so it really seems like at any level, whether you're coming in to build a business here, coming to bring your family here, that there's just a lot of opportunity to
Yes.
get involved in at the ground level of what's taking place and see prosperity. So you said land of opportunity. That's really what people used to say about the United States.
Yes.
My parents immigrated from India to the U.S. because the U.S. was the land of opportunity and became the melting pot of people
Maybe
from so
things
many parts
change
of the
now,
world. It sounds like that might be Dubai now.
It might be, but what I see from the vision and strategy, this is the opportunity. This is the good things for movement, because we grow what the government do and the strategy what behind it, the facility what they are providing, and it won't affect. It will be better and better. The flexibility you cannot imagine from government and companies is to attract investors. You can, I don't want to mention that as a word, but you can be in touch with the government, you can visit them, you can see, you can do a survey. You will see what's happening. It's in reality, to be honest. It's not just only because if any of one of those entities from government, you can imagine he will be, kind of asking him why you failed, why you did not give good services for the clients, for the people, from top, from Sheikh himself. And there is also, to be honest, a punishment. There is a punishment behind it. So it's not just only they thinking that, no, our leaders on top of everything, to be honest, from the president and, and even the top leaders here, they're going to follow that. If he failed, the person, it means that, other people failed. So that every year there is a evaluation for even government, you can imagine.
Wow.
Yes, there is a evaluation for the government itself.
Unbelievable.
Yes. So and so that we have.
That's pretty new. It doesn't,
Yes.
the US doesn't really work that way.
No, here is different.
It's very different.
If no one changed, no one enhanced something, and there is a complaint from people, this is you're gonna be out and you're gonna replace with someone else. Yes, so that you will see how Dubai, how UAE, that moving fast, as you mentioned, and thank you, they're taking action immediately. When there is any initiatives, they do it now, not tomorrow. So this is the good things here.
Amazing. Very clearly a land of opportunity. And let me ask you just one last final question, which is if someone had $1 million to invest into Dubai, where would you invest? Would you go into real estate? Would you invest in an AI startup or build an AI startup here or something else entirely? What do you
Depend on his purpose. Like for example, if he want to move in to buy or just invest, you mentioned to me. I think it's AI the future. To be honest, the real estate is the future also, but depend on what project, what type of it, the location, but all will be into same page. To be honest, you will be on good hand and you will invest in right place and time. To be honest,
both would, it sounds like both are good options.
but the revolution in AI and technologies, how I see it from my research and also the opportunities, I call all investor expertise. Why not? They can come to Dubai.
Perfect.
And there is a good opportunities from what I see from government, from people, from companies. This is a good thing, to be honest. And as you mentioned, a land of opportunities now, Dubai. UAE.
Amazing. Well, really great conversation here with Adel Miran. Brings a perspective that, frankly, I didn't really have into this part of the world. Absolutely fascinating to hear from someone building at the intersection of AI and real estate and the UAE's government sector. Want to really thank you for this perspective and coming here to share this with us and your time. And the best way to stay in touch with Adel would be through LinkedIn. So if you watch this and you want to get involved in what's happening here, please reach out to him. I'm sure he'll be glad to take your messages. And again, want to thank you for your time.
Thank you so much and for this opportunity, for this amazing interview. And I think is that it's something I can feel it as touch word from your side. It's touch me that, how we're proud to be part of this land, UAE, and this land for everyone, anyone who can come, who can live. Even he invests, he's in safe hand. And thank you for this interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.